Okay.
Yeah, so basically the whole purpose of DNA Center is to do multiple things. It can go discover your network, it can find all these switches and all that stuff. Then after once that is discovered, it can show you a device inventory. Once that is done, you can go and start designing your network. For example, instead of using a visual diagram, you can do all of that inside this tool. So you can design floors, buildings, and you can see these switches are sitting on those floors and all that good stuff, right? Once that is done, then you can start writing like security policies. For example, my auditors cannot talk to my web servers. Or if there's a WannaCry virus, I want to block that in my network, right? So that all could be done through an automated way through the tool, right? Let me show you some stuff. So yeah, so the first thing is discovery. So over here, I can start using CDP and put the IP range and go discover all the switches.
What about if I don't have like Cisco switches?
This is just, as of now, it's Cisco.
Okay.
It's Cisco specific code that we've tested. It's a whole architecture. We call it Fabric.
The only product I know that had
What about like Cisco switches? All Cisco switches, all Cisco products use CDP?
Yeah.
Small business.
So basically, there's a code level you have to be on, and whichever switch supports that code level, it'll work.
So all switches like 2960, all these things.
I don't know about really because I'm the security guy, but probably the policy guy, the switching guy would know. But maybe I can find something. Not here, but I think that's all published. That what are the switches we support, what are the operating system we support. That's all documented. So that should run. But at the end, what we're talking about that once this is discovered, I can start seeing all the switches here.
Okay.
Right, and what are the protocols that are needed. After that, the next step is that you can look at device inventory. That hey, these are the switches discovered. What's happening at a port level? All the ports up and down. So really, I'm not going to any CLI. I'm just doing it everything from an automated UI, right? The third step is once that is done, I can go into topology, and it shows me how all these switches are connected. Because remember we did CDP. So CDP, I can find out who's the neighbor, who's this and that, right? So look, check this out. This is a wired client. It's connected to an access switch. The access switch is connected to a distribution switch, and that distribution switch goes out on the internet to routers and all that stuff. So it shows you all of that stuff, right? And in the end, once that is all done, you can go and start designing your network. For example, this is my San Jose campus. This is my building 17, and I can really start putting stuff in this building 17, like what are the switches that are sitting here, and all that good stuff. So pretty much, I don't have to create like a visual diagram. I can plan it all over here, give it to my network engineer. He can walk and he can plug all these switches, right? The last step is policy. So inside policy now I can start writing clean policy. For example, in this case, I have a policy that says if my auditors, like an anti-malware policy,
Like an access list, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if my auditors are trying to go to these web application, I want to drop all the like anti-malware stuff, which could be WannaCry or all that stuff that could happen. Right? So one click of a button, you can also go and program all these switches. So that's why it's really automated.
Yeah. And then okay. So DNA is like a virtual on the
yeah, it could be a VM. This could be an appliance where the software runs, and then it can go and talk to your network.
Okay. And then it covers all the network. You just need to know the list of switches.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's documented somewhere. Check out on the even if you Google it, I think you should be able to find it, the list of switches. Because we've already the solution is going out. It's already out.
Shipped,
so,
right?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe in a couple of weeks.
Okay, great. So this one is all the same, right?
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have a section here.
Oh, this is great. You gotta watch this guy.
Oh, really?
This guy was flown all the way from Israel. He's like a superstar.
Can you hear me?
He does all these
I hear
magic
myself.
tricks.
It's good. Okay.
He's a magician.
So,
So do that.
sorry, I didn't tell you.
Okay. Thank you.